Hi, my name is Olivier from Activity Messenger, and in this video, we are going to create a registration form for after-school care or programs that you might be offering. Now, the first thing you see here is a registration form, and we want to give possibly the parent the ability to register for the whole session. So in this case, I will be registering, from September 8th to January 23rd, Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Right? So my child will be attending after school, all the days of the week. But you might also say, I also want people to be able to sign up for drop-ins, right? So I can then have the same attendance list. Let's say there's 20 spots. The 20 spots will be open regardless of how people register. But as a parent, I can now select which dates I need the aftercare for my child. Once that's selected, you put in your information and then you'll go to the next page. Then on the next page, you'll have the other parent emergency contact. I won't fill it out here. And then you'll obviously have your different waiver information, right? So you want people to sign off some waivers, which will then bring you to the invoice where you will see all the dates that you're signing up for the after school and the invoice to be paid. We have offline payments. If you're in Canada, Interact e-transfers, and obviously credit card. So for example, if I click on confirm here and pay later, I'm now registered in those programs for the dates that I selected. What does it look like on the back end? So on the back end, it's a very simple drag and drop form. So we're putting things in the order that we want. And then we're able to add dates to the programs, right? So we're going to create what's called a class or program. Here it's called After School Care. And we have a displayed price of $10 for every date that people sign up to. You'll then add the dates, times, duration, and all that stuff. You'll also be able to add taxes if you need to charge taxes, as well as adding an age constraint, right? So maybe kids need to be at a specific age to be able to take part of specific activities. We also have the ability to add more information. So when you register, you'll be able to collect the grade, the medical condition, the allergies, and all that kind of stuff. So it's all different toggles that you'll be able to set up, as well as a waitlist program. So if ever a class is full, people can be added to the waitlist so they can pick up the spot if it opens up. And then you'll collect information like here, account owner, other parent, emergency contact, as well as the waivers. But once you collect all that data, two things you'll probably have to do is track attendance. So let's go see what that might look like. So in my example here, I only have one child, but you can see that the registration came through with the name's child. It's going to pull out the grade, and then you'll be able to check people in and check people out, as well as add notes to that specific registration. And then you can see that all the other dates will be seen here, and you can go from one to the other. And then, like in this example, we have two, right? But this one came in on a drop-in and hasn't paid yet because we did offline payments. So you'll be able to manage and track all those things. And lastly, you'll probably have situations where you need to contact parents to mention that the class was canceled or anything like that. Well, then you can just click here. You'll have the ability to send it to both parents, so not only the account owner, but both parents. And most importantly, you'll be able to toggle on SMS as well. So you text parents to make sure they get the information that might be time sensitive about picking up their child after school or not having after school programs on a specific day. So I hope this makes sense. If you like more information, you can visit activitymessenger.com. Thanks.